Hello and welcome everyone. This is one part of a series of videos where I show you every angle of how I go about my raids when I am helping members of the community. I am doing this because many of you ask in the streams to see other perspectives, but also I have a system called Team GC and I am able to use the content to help build new teams to support me with helping the community. Not only that, but each one of you has the chance to support me with my streams when I do my raid help, and these videos will be used to show you exactly what I need from you if you want to jump in and help on them. I have created a lot of content around these raids that will support what I do, and you can find this content along with my personal Discord server that has all the information about Team GC in the video description. The role that I'll be showing you in this video is my Agent 2 role for Iron Horse. Your main job in this role is just to kill ads fast, and you're going to be using 3 different builds to do it. The first build that you want to equip is this standard striker build. It looks like this. We have the grenade launcher specialization and the St. Elmo's assault rifle in the primary slot. If you rather have another assault rifle instead of the St. Elmo's, this is fine. Go with whatever your personal preference is. And then for your secondary, you want the lefty, and the sidearm doesn't really matter. For the build itself, you want to have 4 pieces of striker: the mask, backpack, gloves, and chest piece. Each of these pieces needs to have weapon damage and critical hit damage rolled onto them. And then for the holster, you're going to have a Cheska holster with weapon damage, crit chance, and crit damage. And the knee pads are the Fox's Prayer knee pads with weapon damage, damage target out of cover, and critical hit damage. For the mod slots on this build, you can throw on either critical hit chance or critical hit damage, whichever you prefer. And then just make sure you have a concussion grenade on and that your skills are a reviver hive and an assault turret. Leading up to the first boss encounter, you'll enter an area where ads will spawn from all over. Your job here as a team is to take these out and just read the area and stay alive.
I'm getting on the big gun.
And then once you're up to the first boss encounter, you want to switch out your assault turret for your scanner pulse. The position that you're going to want to take to start off this encounter is on the right side of the bridge. As the encounter starts, a mortar NPC will spawn on the right side, and it's your job to kill him so that he doesn't fire any mortars at your squad. Once he is dead, you can head down and you can try and get some striker stacks off of the shield guys if they're still alive. You also want to use your scanner pulse when the healer shouts out that they've overcharged. This is going to enable your squad to do more damage for 15 seconds. Once the shield guys die, you want to shoot until you kill Grey. And although there are skills out to take the aggro from the other ads in the area spawning, one may still attack you during this encounter. So if they do, you might just have to deal with them. After the first boss encounter, there is a backpack trophy and a key. Just make sure that your squad have enough time to get these. And from this, there is an ad sequence where one of the ads drops a fuse. This fuse will have to go into a fuse box, and then 3 of your squad will interact with buttons to open the door that leads you to the next boss encounter. It doesn't matter how this sequence gets done as long as it's done. Once you get to Pfizer, you have a choice of what build that you want to use here. Some people like to switch to the Striker Glass build just to have that extra burst damage. But then because this encounter is quite mechanical and there's no rush, some people like sticking with the standard Striker. I'll leave this up to you. If you want to stick with the standard Striker, then just leave that build that you just used on. Or if you want to go with the Glass, this is what Glass looks like. We've got the Grenade Launcher Specialization, the St. Elmo's again with the St. Elmo's, take that out for whatever gun you prefer if you want to use something else. You've got your Lefty as a secondary, and the sidearm doesn't matter. With the build, there's 4-piece Striker. You got the mask, backpack, gloves, and holster. Just make sure that weapon damage and critical hit damage are rolled on each of these. And for the chest piece, it's a Cheska chest piece with weapon damage, crit chance, and crit damage with the talent Glass Cannon. And to finish the build off is the Fox's Prayer knee pads with weapon damage, damage to target out of cover, and critical hit damage. For the mods on the build, you can go with crit chance or crit damage, whichever you prefer. The grenade here doesn't really matter, but with the skills, make sure you have the Revive Hive and the Assault Turret. On the Pfizer encounter, you're going to be on C side and you'll cover the door that is deep in C. You can throw your turret out at the door to help with the ad aggro, and when the encounter starts, your job is to kill any ads that come out of that door. From time to time, a rocket may drop off an ad, and you'll need to place this rocket inside the C airlock or just outside of it. While dealing with the ads, just keep one eye on the ad spawn behind you as well, because sometimes they will escape from the ad spawn and run at you. During the start of this encounter, you will also need to help fill the crucible. The healer will read out codes and you have to check your screen to see if it matches your screen. If it does match, you must shoot the junction box that is inside the small room that you are covering. If the code matches on the other side of C, then Agent 1 will let you know and you'll shoot the junction box that is just outside of the room that you are covering. When shooting junction boxes, it is best just to switch to your sidearm, because if you're using something like a shotgun or a St. Elmo's, they have a chance of bugging the mechanic out. Once the crucible is 100%, you no longer need to worry about the screens. When the time comes, you may need to interact with the water valves on C. It would have been determined at the start of the encounter which water valves needed to be hit. When the healer calls for it, if you do need to hit some valves on C, you'll be in charge of that and just hit whichever valves you need to hit when the healer says. With the water valve sequence done, you're going to head to B airlock to kill Pfizer. Once there, just stay inside the airlock while you kill him as the furnace is very hot. And then once Pfizer is dead, you can clear up the ads to finish the encounter. Once you finish the Pfizer encounter, just check on C side if there's a remaining rocket. With the rocket, if it is there, just carry this with you through the next few sequences.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Lieutenant Gray failed me. I recommend you do not.
They don't stand a chance against me, Colonel.
That's screen 5.
Say white cup on a belt.
Yeah, that's me.
Screen 6.
Hostiles detected.
Broken cup on a hook.
That's me.
Might be a second.
It's screen 2.
2 black cups on a belt.
Hostiles
Mate.
detected.
50. Addy, you can go downstairs. Okay. He's going to fire Jen. Step out.
It's green.
That's
Hostiles
black up on a
detected.
hook.
Mine, I'll get it in a moment. Greg, you've got one running towards you.
Yep.
Alright, 75. Charlie for rockets. Alpha Brigade, stand by.
Multiple hostiles inbound. Serious trauma
Green
detected.
3.
Black up on a hook moving.
That's
Black
me.
up on a hook moving. 100.
Multiple hostiles inbound. Hostiles detected.
I think you got all three. Get ready for rockets.
Ready?
Hostiles detected.
Card.
Immediate medical
Two
assistance
waters
needed.
in the center. Stand by for waters. Jen, get ready to go in. Jen.
I'm ready.
Okay. Alright. Send water now. Send water now.
C's been sent.
A's done.
Got water. Everybody to Bravo.
Multiple hostiles inbound.
Oh.
We'll get on, bro.
I'd opened it.
Nope. Yeah, no worries, no worries.
There you go, Drag.
Cheers, buddy.
Jen's not in.
I need back in, back in.
Now we're ready.
Hostiles inbound.
True Sun's cannon is destroyed, but we're not done yet. Zach, where can we find Colonel Morozova?
The main furnace. Safest route is through the aqueduct.
Between Pfizer and the next boss encounter, you're going to get a hold of another backpack trophy and your second key. There's a sequence that you need to do here, and it doesn't matter how this sequence gets done as long as it gets done. And then following on straight from that, you have Sniper Alley. This is another sequence where you're going to get a hold of your third raid key and third backpack trophy. This is where the rocket that you brought from Pfizer will come in handy if you did have one. But again, it doesn't matter how you progress through this sequence as long as it gets done. With both keys and backpack trophies got, you're now ready to take on the third encounter, Williams. And for this, if you haven't switched already, make sure you switch to that glass build that I shown you earlier. The glass striker build is perfect for this encounter. The only difference with the build is if you want to use an assault turret or a decoy. Both of these skills work great on the encounter. For Williams, you're going to start off by being ready on the red door spawn. The first phase of this encounter is to perform the red, yellow and blue mechanics. For the most part, your job is just to kill adds, and you can use a decoy or assault turret to throw out to help with the aggro. Agent 4 will call out the colours that you need to be ready for, and as the boss spawns at each door as the mechanics are being done, you'll need to help make the boss go immune. The only mechanic you may need support with is the yellow one. If you see a yellow box sparking, then call it and interact with it. Once the red, yellow and blue phase is done, you'll move on to the cog phase. During this phase, you'll always start between red and yellow. You should continue to support with adds, but get ready for when the lava door opens, as you'll be the one that breaks the lava by shooting it. Be careful when you shoot the lava though, because it will kill you if you are head on with it. I always stand to the left of the lava so it doesn't get me as it bursts. With red-yellow lava done, you'll move clockwise once the boss is immune to do the same between yellow and blue. With yellow and blue done, you'll do the same with the lava gate at entrance. After the cog phase, you'll be on alphabet stage and you'll want to take note of which gun the boss spawns on up top. While clearing adds, you want to take the boss off of this gun and he'll move around the guns clockwise, so follow him while killing adds still and take him off the second gun. When the boss is on the third gun, just wait for the call to head up top. This is a great time to hit a restock and then interact with a chain to go up. Position yourself across from wherever the boss is, focus the adds and then bring the boss off the third gun when the call is made to do so. Continue shooting any adds until the boss drops down to the floor, and then when he's on the floor, you want to shoot to kill Williams. With Williams dead, you can jump down and coordinate with the team to ensure all 3 buttons at the door get hit to end the encounter.
I think.
I've got the one on blue.
I'm heading to yellow.
Blue done.
There's one by blue yellow.
I've got that as well. Is this number 2?
That should be it.
Number 3.
Number 3 is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Third one done. Chunga's blue. I am working on him. Okay, everyone ready on red. Move into blue.
The first one. Second one.
Pressing.
I'm good, I'm good.
And we know it's red to finish.
Pressing.
No red check needed. Straight to cogs. They're on red, yellow.
Yep.
Serious trauma detected.
Out.
Moving around to blue, yellow. Chunga.
Ready on you.
Yep.
Out.
Chunga below.
Out.
Moving around to entrance.
Ready on you.
That's blue.
Out. Out.
Alphabet.
Huh. Viva.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Spawned
Alpha
at
down.
yellow.
Bravo down. India down. Lima up.
He's on red to finish.
Lima up. Mike down. Sorry, Mike up. Half.
Everybody up top.
You can't stop this! Surrender or die! Why is that so hard for you to understand?
We can bring him off the gun though. Jen's ready to kite him. So just when you get off, just cover ads. I'm bringing him off the gun. He's jumping down to you now, Jen. Keep him on that back wall.
Hostile explosive
As
seeker
soon as
mine
everybody's
detected.
up, just focus boss when he's on the ground. I'm gonna cover red.
Going to yellow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, this one.
Ethan.
I said we could handle this. Zach should have listened to me. He didn't deserve to die like that. Whatever it takes, make sure Morozova doesn't escape.
There is one more sequence for you and the team to do after Williams. Again, it doesn't matter how this sequence is done as long as it gets done, but at the end of it, there is a 4th raid key for you to collect. Make sure the team has time to collect this key. And then for the final encounter, Morozova, you are going to want to switch to the explosive striker build. The build looks like this. We've got the grenade launcher specialization and the St. Elmo's as the primary. And as always, if you don't want to use the St. Elmo's, this is fine. Go with whatever AR you're most comfortable with. Make sure you have the lefty on as the secondary though, and the sidearm doesn't matter. The build uses 3 striker pieces. We have the mask, chest, and knee pads. The rolls on these pieces, you want to be weapon damage and explosive resistance. You then want the named Picaro's holster. This will have an armor core on it with explosive resistance and then the perfect weapon damage attributes. And you'll have Bellstone gloves, which have an armor core, explosive resistance, and armor regen. To finish off the build, you'll have the Ninja Bike backpack, which gives you weapon damage, an armor core, and a skill tier. With the 3 mod slots on this build, you'll want to put on protection from elite mods. And with the skills, it is up to you. You'll definitely want to revive Hive in case you go down, but some people prefer to use a Crusader shield or a decoy. So choose whichever you prefer out of those 2, and as for the grenade, it doesn't matter. For the final encounter, you'll open the door to the area and wait inside until all the ads are dead. When the call is made, you'll hit the restock and head outside. You will position yourself on the right ad spawn door and take note that you can stack up your striker stacks by shooting at the train. A healing hive will be placed with you, and your job is to kill the ads to spawn from this door. From time to time, a sniper will also spawn up above on the train, and you must also take them out. A call should be made each time the sniper spawns from the key tank person, but always keep an eye on it. Also, from time to time, a chunga will spawn, and you'll need to help kill it, so a key drops, but don't pick up the key. When ready, a call will be made to head to the center. For the first center phase, you can just run inside the tunnel, hit a restock, and take cover behind one of your tanks. While in the tunnel, you can continue stacking your strikers by shooting the auto gun in the distance with your lefty. After this phase, you'll head out and go back into your position, but NPCs will be on their way to you, so be careful as you kill them on the way. This phase is easier now as there are no snipers or chungas, and you just need to kill ads until the next tunnel phase is called. With this tunnel phase though, you want to head to the center but keep managing any ads that spawn from your door. In between an ad spawn, you can help do damage to Morozova, and only once she is immune can you enter the tunnel. The tunnel will be rough this time with mortars landing, but your healer will keep you alive. As you leave the tunnel this time, you'll do exactly the same again, but there will be snipers again, so also take care of them if they spawn. Another tunnel phase will be called, and you'll do the same again as last time. As you exit the tunnel again, you'll be doing the same again, but this time you'll have snipers and chungas spawning. One chunga will spawn right away, and he needs to die as quick as possible. But otherwise, you are just doing the same thing on this phase until the middle is called one final time. With the final tunnel call, you can head to do another tunnel sequence before coming out and killing Morozova. A final rocket will be fired at the train to finish the raid. One final note though for you to make is that there will be constant risk of mortars hitting you or green lasers firing at you throughout this whole encounter. Your build is set up to help make this less painful, but do try and dodge these throughout it.
grab ammo.
Sniper.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right, thank you.
Got this. Return fire. Get them off that autocannon.
Sweeping left.
Sniper left. Oh, right left.
Fire at their position. Support them with mortars. Mortar down.
Sweeping right.
They're compromising the train. Take them out.
Left to middle. Rockets middle. Sniper left. Okay, middle cool.
Okay.
Our armor is shredded. Deal with the division or you'll have to deal with more Nova.
Over left.
Right.
Launch missiles on my mark.
Brad's the middle. Everyone's middle.
And then.
Very nice.
Sniper left.
Automated damage detected. Caution advised.
Sniper left.
Defenses detected. Caution advised.
Very nice. Sniper left.
Sweeping left. Sweeping left.
Left.
Brad's middle.
Okay.
Sniper left. Sniper left. Sniper left. Middle.
Automated defenses detected. Caution advised.
Okay, jump in. Let's go.
How strong the true sons really are. Let me reload!
Automated defenses detected. Caution advised.
Sweeping left, sweeping left.
Automated defenses detected. Caution advised. Automated defenses detected. Caution advised.
Oh, right, sorry. Right.
Automated defenses detected. Caution advised.
Right, middle.
You have no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Fuck you! I can't!
With the raid complete, there is one final backpack trophy, and this can be found on the cannon that drops down from the train. And your fifth and final raid key is going to be on your loot pile. If you are helping anybody through this raid and they need to get a raid exotic, let them open their chest first, because there is nothing like pulling your own raid exotic out of that chest. And that is now the end of this video. Make sure that you do check out the description if you want to see other perspectives of my raid strategies. And be sure to come and join my personal Discord server if you want to get involved in Team GC or just get help from us. To support this content, be sure to give it a like and a comment for the algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you love The Division 2. A big thank you to all of you for watching my content. And until next time, take care of yourselves.